I'm going to go over the basics of doing faces in NGS. First thing is your face selection. This is super important. It changes everything, and some faces have unique properties, as you can see here. Even with my settings, you see how much it changes with each face. And some faces also have like different ability to do different like expressions and so forth. And some don't have the ability to do certain expressions. Once again, it's very important what you pick as your base for your face. Now we're going to go on to general face shape. As you can see here, we're going to stretch your jawline and your cheeks up and down. Also, slightly probably just the forehead a little bit, but you really don't see it. It's mostly in the longing of the face. And now we're going to stretch the face and make it look, fatter, more round. If that's the type of look you're going for, that's very simple to do. And as you can see here, I don't do that with this character design. Okay, up, eyes down, and bring them in, bring them out. This adjusts our gaps and so forth. So if you wanted some, more interesting looks, you can play with that, but I like the current eye gap I use. Here, we're going to make a small head, and you're going to see this effect here once we zoom out. There's the body, as you can see. When you have a teeny head, changes a lot. Big head, I feel much better. Teeny head makes it more, I guess, like an adult, but I feel it's more masculine. Here's the fatter neck stuff, but like I say, skinny neck, that's where it's at. Unless you're going for like a T1 design. Okay, here's the standard stuff I use, just to show you what eyes I was using, and we're going to adjust them now. Now, as you see here, we can increase the size, makes you like a shocked expression, but close it down. I use pretty much the most narrow version of eyes. And here we go. There's if you wanted smaller eyes. Makes it more, I guess, realistic. But I'm in an anime game, so I'm going to make anime eyes. We're going to turn them. You see how that changes your look? And we're going to turn them the other way as well. Now, as you can see, we can adjust how they turn with this eye corner position. Again, another way of making kind of a shocked look without actually stretching the eyes. Changing our eyelid positions. And we also can go to sleep now. There we go. I'm done. Done. So done. Okay, awake again. Now here, we're adjusting the iris position. This is like fun for some other faces too, because you can make some wild looks. It's also good for doing facial expressions. As you can see, straight on look. And now, back to where mine are at, which are all the way up. Okay, with eyebrows, you see eyebrow thickness. That does not mean how thick they are, that just means thickness in the sense of thinning versus thickening of hair. So, fading. And we can just remove them completely as if you shave them off. Oh, drew them back on again. And this is how you can basically make a monobrow. This part just squeezes them together. And we're going to separate that. Eyelashes, there's a bajillion of them. Just select one and go with it. Next, we're going to crush it. As you can see here, as we crush the nose, the mouth goes up with it too, kind of like you squish the mouth and nose together. Okay, re-elongate them, bring them back down. And now we're going to crush the nose completely, as if you're pinching it to make it skinnier. And that's what it looks like. Now we're going to make it a fatter nose, or at least wider, if you think about it that way. It doesn't really do too much with this face line, but other ones, that feature will do more. Okay, now we're going to adjust the actual kind of like shape of the nose in the forward directions. So if you like kind of want to do some interesting face up here, as you can see here, further out, bring it back in. And you can push it all the way back in and out. You can do a lot of cool stuff with noses. You know, it's central to the face's design. Bring it down. Okay. Now we have that kind of droopy sad look. And this is how we make people smile in this game. Just a slight natural smile. We don't want to smile. Smiling is for silly people. Serious people don't smile. Yep, kitty teeth, still using them. And we're going to stick our tongue out. Other faces can do a lot more with this section, but Snippet Face is pretty limited. Grr. Grr. This one matters more if the tongue's already out. Makeup. There's a bajillion things you can do in this section. It depends on what makeup, what the effect is. There's so much you can do, but just to give you a quick overview and show you some things. Really quick, just to show you that makeup is a bajillion different things. And I'm whistling. Woo.